Green Arrow, issue number 1. That's right, folks. It's finally happened. How long has it been since Oliver Queen and family had their own book to do something with? It's been forever. A couple backups here and there, a couple backups in big events, but it's been a minute since Oliver Queen was given the chance to thrive and have something go on for him. Has it been since the end of Arrow? Has it? I can't remember the last time there was a real ongoing book for them. Now, this book was supposedly a 6-issue mini. I believe at the time of this video going live, they just announced it's going to be pushed to a 12-issue series, which makes sense. I am certain the sales numbers for this book are going to be bigger than what they were expecting, because this is a character with an extended family that is so niche that everybody who likes them is going to want to read it, no matter if the book's good or not. And here's the thing, the book is interesting. Again, one issue in, I don't know if I can say it's exactly what I was hoping for or waiting for from a Green Arrow book. I'm not disappointed in the slightest. It did a lot of cool stuff, set up a lot of cool things. Very curious to see where we're going to go. This book is probably the biggest fallout issue of Dark Crisis in our Dawn of DC era, which is spearheaded by Williamson. He's also writing this book. It's what if we did a book that's just what happened after Dark Crisis with a character who was crucial, quote unquote, to events happening in that book. The end of Dark Crisis, Green Arrow sacrificed himself so the others could get home. Well, he's lost in the multiverse. And we open up this book, he's in some shoreline, the water splash over him, he's dang, not again, I don't know how I keep getting here, just trapped somewhere. But this is a new reader-friendly book, kind of. There's a lot of things being said. If you are new to the world of Green Arrow, I think it's okay, it teaches you something about the character and you can start fresh with him in a different multiversal adventure. So the book's yeah, not what I was expecting, but hey, I've been through a lot, haven't I? And we got a splash page showing us the events of Green Arrow through his history on the island, working with Merlin, meeting Dinah, working with the JLA, when Doomsday killed him. Everything you know. It's a Green Arrow book. It's celebrating Green Arrow. And this entire book is I never really considered myself a family man until I had my family. And then we get a couple of pages just getting introduced to the Green Arrow family, which, hey, it's been long enough. And this is the thing with the current era of DC. You have these creators and higher ups that are we need legacy characters. We need to bring the families back together and make them work and have them all connected. And everything needs to be okay. So we cut to the streets of some city. There are 3 people on motorcycles matching their outfits. Who are these people? Well, Oliver explains it to us. The first 2 we meet are Roy Harper and Connor Hawk, aka Speedy, aka Arsenal, aka Red Arrow. The son that's not his biological son that he trained, and then Connor Hawk, aka Green Arrow, his biological son that he wasn't there for most of his life. And he regrets that. The third person, none other than Dinah Lance, the Black Canary, aka Pretty Bird. And you're yeah, she's helping everyone out. She's cool. She is just the amazing character. And this is the thing that I get why it's happening. I think there should always be a Green Arrow and Black Canary book going on, because it's a great counteraction of characters that love each other. Something cool to do. I like that Oliver's yeah, she just keeps me in line, makes sure I'm doing okay, less of an asshole. I love it, and we respect it, and they're kissing, and they're happy, and we just love them together. It's all working great. So, this trio is just fighting some low-level criminals on the streets of some place, and as they're fighting them, this person in a cat mask shows up and kicks one of the guys down, and they're oh, interesting. Everyone's watching hey, this person doesn't think we know who they are, but we know who they are, and they're the Cheshire Cat, and you're oh, cool, yeah. Oh, that's who it is. Okay, cool. So she throws an arrow, knocks a guy down. It's all pretty exciting. And she's this character is going to sneak away back into the night, having saved the day. But before they can get away, we just see that Roy's you threw your first ninja star when you were 2 years old. I was angry at your mother for teaching you, but I couldn't have been prouder. And Roy lets his guard down for a minute and it's just like, hey, I've been out of your life for a while. I understand you can be mad at me, but it's okay. You can trust me. You can come home. Who is this Cheshire Cat? It is Lian. That's right. We're starting this book off strong. Like, the extended family is getting a lot of play here, and Lian's back into the fray. A character who is important to the mythos for Roy's character. What I really like about this book, it leaves Roy's age nebulous. Like, he is clearly the same age as Dick Grayson, but it seems like he's been through so much more history than that character that you can never really tell his age. He's either like 25 or 40, and I don't really know. Maybe not 40, like 35, that range. It's kind of interesting. Is this a new costume for him too? Like, do all these characters have like a new costume, kind of like keeping in line with them being a family? It's hard to say, but Lian wants to be mad at him. She can't. She rushes into his arms, and it's just like a nice page where you see like the silhouettes of them when they're younger and together for the first time. A beautiful moment. The families are reuniting. Everybody's coming together. We're all going to be together soon. We're all so happy. It's really nice. It's really pleasant. Everything's working great. You see that Lian's like, they're never going to let us be together. Like, it can never happen. Our family's not allowed to be together. He's like, who's not letting us be together? And as she says that, Connor and Lian start to like fade away into like some weird bubbles. And she's like, you have to find Amanda Waller. And the two characters just vanish into whatever. Who knows? And Roy's like, okay, where's Amanda Waller? What does any of that mean? What is going on? I guess... I mean, we'll talk about it at the end. I think I have an idea of what's going on in this book. We cut to some futuristic world and Lian just like emerges where she is like attacked by like some manhunters, and before she can get like hurt, we see a chainsaw arrow fly through the manhunter's head, and like a doped up looking Doctor Doom, Tron looking Oliver Queen just shows up, and he's like, yo, we gotta get going. I know you're Lian. I knew you were coming here. We can't stay here for long. We gotta get to like the central weird thing. A big glowing device that we have to break. So we break it. Oliver shoots an arrow into it, blows it up, and it's like, there's only one truth you can know, kid. We can never go home. We're stuck in this forever. Now, that's where the book ends. It ends with like Oliver and Lian in like some futuristic dystopian multiversal world. They destroy like a big device that's a teleporter, and it's like helps you get scattered across time and space. And it's like, okay, they destroy it, and it's like you can never go home. Here's what I think is happening. Could be completely off, but this is what I think is happening. I think there is going to be a big reveal of some big, large bad guy of the DC universe that is toying with the Green Arrow family and making it so their lineage and timeline, it doesn't add up to like this new world order where everything is connected. It's trying to scatter them all across the multiverse so they cannot form a family and be happy. It could be a Green Arrow villain from years past, or it could just be some asshole villain trying to do something annoying. But I think this is going to be all of our extended Green Arrow family are going to wind up in different multiverses, come together in the end, and fight some big bad. And I think that's kind of cool. Like, this book, great opening. It gives you Green Arrow stuff. It establishes the larger Green Arrow world. The artwork is clean. The characters are fun. As somebody who's been a Roy Harper fan for ages, it's nice to see this character treated with respect and allowed to act his age and not be like bogged down by like bad choices he made decades ago, weird relationships that don't go anywhere. Like, he's allowed to grow and feel, and that's kind of exciting. I really liked this issue. I think if you are new to the Green Arrow world, there is some just getting used to things going on here, but overall, there is just nothing to hate. It's just enjoyable, big moments for characters. We're starting off a story strong, and the artwork is clean. It's going to be like a more harder-edged Oliver Queen. I can respect that. I can get behind everything this book is doing. I think it's going into some interesting directions. So, Green Arrow issue number 1, I am going to give an 8 out of 10. Now, thank you all for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And I will catch you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. Good luck.